The Philippines, a sprawling nation of over 7,000 islands, known for its breathtaking landscapes, vibrant culture, and deeply rooted Christian faith, may have a surprising part in God's grand narrative. Though not directly named in the Bible, this Southeast Asian archipelago could hold a significant, if hidden, role in the unfolding of biblical prophecy. As we explore ancient mysteries, intriguing theories, and the nation's modern-day significance, we begin to see how the Philippines may indeed be woven into God's prophetic timeline. The Bible tells us that after the Great Flood, Noah's sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, repopulated the earth. Each son became the forefather of various nations and peoples, creating a family tree that would branch across continents. Some biblical scholars and historians suggest that the Filipino people could be linked to both Japheth and Ham, two of these ancient patriarchs. Japheth, the eldest son, is traditionally associated with the ancestors of many European and Asian peoples. His lineage includes figures like Gomer, Magog, and Madai, who spread far and wide across the globe. Among these descendants, Togarma, the son of Gomer, may have journeyed into parts of Asia. Some scholars believe that Togarma's descendants eventually reached the Philippine Islands, meaning the Filipino people could carry Japheth's lineage within their diverse heritage. On the other hand, Ham, the second son, is considered the father of many African and some Asian civilizations. His sons, Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan, gave rise to powerful empires in Africa and the Middle East. Scholars speculate that Ham's descendants may have also ventured farther east, possibly intermingling with Japheth's lineage to form unique communities in Southeast Asia. If the Filipino people truly descend from both Japheth and Ham, they may embody an unusual blend of these influential biblical lineages. In Genesis chapter 9, verse 27, Japheth's descendants are blessed with growth and expansion, which could explain the wide-reaching Filipino diaspora seen today. The resilient spirit of Ham's descendants, often associated with ancient civilizations like Egypt and Cush, may also be reflected in the Philippines' adaptability and influence across the globe. One of the Bible's most enduring mysteries is the land of Ophir, a place of immense wealth famed for its gold. In 1 Kings chapter 10 verse 22, we read that King Solomon sent ships to Ophir every 3 years to bring back riches, gold, silver, ivory, apes, and peacocks. Solomon's access to these treasures enhanced the splendor of his reign. But where was this elusive land of Ophir? Many theories have been proposed, from Africa to India to South America. Yet some modern researchers suggest that the Philippines, renowned for its ancient gold deposits and rich natural resources, could be the biblical Ophir. Long before the Spanish arrived, the pre-colonial Filipinos wore and crafted gold into jewelry, clothing, and ceremonial items, and they traded these goods along ancient maritime routes reaching India, Arabia, and China. Such trade networks could support the idea that this Southeast Asian archipelago was a wealthy partner of Israel's Golden Age. If the Philippines were indeed Ophir, this would place the nation at a fascinating crossroads in biblical history, a faraway, resource-rich land connected to the grandeur of Solomon's kingdom. Although conclusive proof remains elusive, the possibility that the Philippines played a role in ancient trade with Israel adds a layer of intrigue to its spiritual significance. Another biblical enigma is Tarshish, often linked to maritime trade and wealth. In Isaiah chapter 60, verse 9, it is said, "Surely the islands look to me. In the lead are the ships of Tarshish, bringing your children from afar with their silver and gold." While traditional interpretations place Tarshish in the west, perhaps Spain, others suggest it could represent any distant seafaring nation. The Philippines, with its long history of maritime commerce and extensive trade across the Asian continent, might also embody this biblical image of a seafaring, wealth-bringing nation. Whether or not it is directly related to Tarshish, the Philippines' role as a trading power highlights its possible connection to the Bible's broader narrative of nations engaged in trade and cultural exchange. Beyond these ancient mysteries, the Philippines' present-day Christian identity is undeniable. With over 80% of its population identifying as Catholic, it is the largest Christian nation in Asia, a spiritual outpost surrounded by predominantly Muslim, Buddhist, and Hindu regions. This Christian heritage stems from Spanish colonization in the 16th century, which brought the gospel to the islands and forever changed its religious landscape. In Matthew 24, verse 14, Jesus states that the gospel will be preached to all nations before the end comes, and this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in the whole world as a testimony to all nations, and then the end will come. Given the Philippines' role as a Christian stronghold, it could play a unique part in fulfilling this prophecy. Filipino missionaries, as well as workers who bring their faith to countries with limited access to Christianity, carry the message of Christ far and wide. The Filipino diaspora, over 10 million strong, has become a modern-day missionary force, spreading the gospel from the Middle East to Europe, in regions where traditional missionaries might face resistance. Could the Philippines' global presence and influence be part of a divine mission, contributing to the fulfillment of the Great Commission? The Philippines' support for Israel may also point to a special role in God's plan. In Genesis chapter 12, verse 3, God promises Abraham, "I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you I will curse, and all peoples on earth will be blessed through you." The Philippines has demonstrated unwavering support for Israel during key moments in history, beginning in World War II, when President Manuel Quezon offered refuge to over 1,200 Jewish families fleeing the Holocaust, a rare move among nations at the time. Then, in 1947, the Philippines was the only Asian nation to vote in favor of the UN resolution establishing the State of Israel. This unique alliance could align the Philippines with God's promise to bless those who bless Israel. In light of biblical prophecy, the Philippines' friendship with Israel could signal divine favor that might extend into the future. As we look toward the future, some speculate that the Philippines may play an even more direct role in end-time prophecies. Revelation chapter 7 verse 9 offers a vision of a great multitude from every nation, tribe, people, and language standing before God's throne. Could the Philippines, with its global diaspora and vibrant Christian faith, be a part of this prophetic gathering? Filipino Christians are already spread across the world, living out their faith in places where Christianity is a minority. This global reach could represent a modern-day fulfillment of the vision in Revelation, a diverse assembly of believers united in worship. The Philippines' contributions to global missionary efforts and its presence in foreign lands might foreshadow a future where all nations stand together before God. As tensions rise in the Middle East and Asia's geopolitical importance grows, the Philippines' alliances, especially with Western powers, could also place it in the larger prophetic narrative. Though the Philippines is not explicitly named in Scripture, its spiritual legacy, strategic partnerships, and expanding Christian influence suggest it could indeed hold a place in God's end-time plan. Could the Philippines, a humble yet spiritually strong nation, be part of God's grand design? With its unique history, enduring faith, and ties to Israel, the Philippines may play a larger role in the prophetic story than anyone has previously imagined. Share your thoughts in the comments and let's explore this hidden connection together.